Hi friends. Uh, in lesson 2 we'll be discussing about the difference between globes and maps. Before going to the difference between globes and maps, that we need to understand that how does geography influence the way people live. Geography influence in many ways. Suppose weather influence on our clothes and food. High elevation also influence on the transportations. More raining also influence on our transportation. Deserts also influence on our living conditions. Mountainous area and forest, they are differently influencing in a different ways. So people always try to find the convenient way in order to communicate or interact environmentally. So geography has a different perspective and aspects in which people interact and react according its physical representation and its physical appearance. So here now we're gonna discuss about the using globes and maps. Let's see the difference between globes and maps. Globes, as we know that it's a sphere shape, a round shape representation of the earth. So in which we can see the one side of the earth, but for sake another side we have to spin it. The globe shows the accurate information and it cannot be disturbed. It has that the clear representations of water bodies and other physical features of the land through different colors. However, maps, they are the flat representation and it can be easily distort the physical reality and they can be incorrect or correct. Okay, so as you know that these are drawn. Okay, so there can be a modification because these maps are drawn on the piece of paper. As far as the concern with the advantages and disadvantages, that the globes are hard to carry, maps can be easily carried, and so this is the main difference between globes and map, that globe shows the accurate information, okay, physical features of the land. However, maps that can distort the physical reality of the earth. So further you can read, okay, these paragraph, okay, or you can get more information onto the Google as well as but this is the main difference between globes and the map. So here is the progress check. What is the chief disadvantages of the map? So we can say that the map distort our physical reality or show it incorrectly. As for concerned with the critical thinking, what line divides the earth into eastern and western hemisphere? In our previous lesson, as you remember, that the this imaginary line, which is prime meridian, which divides the earth into two equal part or hemisphere. One is the eastern hemisphere, another one is the western hemisphere. So that imaginary line is prime meridian. Here we go, and we can see here as well as the equator, that the northern hemisphere as well as the southern hemisphere. Okay, you can see furthermore. Now, the most important thing, okay, we'll be talking about the key scale bar and compass rose. So compass rose here you can see, which shows the direction north, east, south, and west. Key that shows the information, or which unlocks the information you will be finding on each map. Okay, and uh, let me check if I have at any map I can show you the key Here's the key map. You can see this is the key, which shows the information or unlocks the information on the map. Okay, and this is the scale bar. Okay, that help us to convert the actual distance into the given uh, measurement scale on this bar. Okay, and we can easily find or measure the distance between two destinations. Now we'll go to another part of the lesson, which is the one is the map projection and one is the map types of the map. Map has actually two types. One is the large scale, another one is the small scale. Let's see how these two maps are different. So I have already sort out here. So here it is. You can see, simple, just Google it in order to here the two things. If you have a camera, you can easily um, find okay the difference between a large scale and small scale. So in simple words, large scale, it means that zoom in. Large amount of the detail can only show small area. So if you're gonna go here, this map, you can see here, this is a zoom in a map, camera is a zoom in. You can easily find the numbers, street, and roundabouts as well as, however, the area as compared to this small scale is a smaller, but the information is more clear about that. So most, if you are driving a car using the GPS, you can easily find out this information, that your information either on the small scale or the large scale. Okay, because mostly we use the large scale map in order to find out the destination. Now again we can see here the small scale map. So large scale map is a large amount of the detail, and it can show the small area. So it will be zoom in and small zoom out. The smaller less information but large area. So if I want to screen, okay, you can see, I might see if I want to zoom in, you can see I'm zooming in my screen and zooming. This is zoom in. The area of the screen before you can could see many pictures and image, but after zooming in, you just can see only the map, large scale versus a small scale. So means the area is a smaller, but the information is very clear. You can see here. But if I want to zoom out again, now I want to zoom out. As I zoom out, you can see that the area is the bigger, okay, that which is covered on the screen. Many things you can here see, but most of the things are unclear. We even cannot read, okay, we are unable to read, okay, that's it. So it shows that the smaller area has a large area but less information, while the larger scale has a less area but more information. So in simple words, we can say the large scale is a zoom in and the small scale is the zoom out. Another aspect of the lesson will go for the map projection, that we need to understand before, the definition first. What is the map projection? You can see here that to convert the round earth to a flat map, geographer use map projection. As you know that this is a globe, for example, okay, and if you want to focus on this particular area, if you want to particular this area, for here this area, so this area means you projected, you spotted, or you selected a certain area. So if you're gonna select a certain area, it will be no more in a sphere shape. That area will be changed into the flat. Again here, this is the globe, but if you want to, okay, on this tip of, just select, okay, this one. So if you're gonna go just zoom in, that area will not be anymore into the global shape or into the sphere shape. It will be converted in the flat, because because this rounded shape changing into the particular projected area, it means you are changing the sphere into the flat shape. So the map projection is spotting a certain area which also changes its features. Okay, it will be no more the globe representation, it will be flat representation or map representation. So in simple words, we can say that the map projection is means to convert the round earth, means from a globe, okay, while you are projecting on a certain, suppose in Australia, okay, that means this area, it will be not projected, only Austria is projected. So that area while you are projecting, okay, so it will be zoom in. So zoom in will show and not a sphere shape, it will show a flat shape. So, in simple words, map projection means to convert the round earth to a flat map. That's a map projection. A map projection again can, as I told you before, that the maps can distort the information, the reality. But here also, while it's in a flat form, we can also distort, because we are changing the round shape into the globe shape. A map projection distorts some aspects of Earth in order to represent other aspects of accurately. So while you're spotting the Australia, means you are neglecting all these things, and then you are changing this sphere into the flat form. So these cartographers or the map makers, okay, choose which projection based on the purpose of the map, what exactly they want to use, and what information they want to get, and then they draw accordingly. So friends, today's lesson was about the difference between globe and map, large scale and map, or small scale, and map projections. If you like the lesson, please don't forget to subscribe, and don't your comments. If you have any suggestions regarding that, please give me suggestions, or if you want any uh, if you have any questions about the lesson, you may write in the comments. I will be trying my best to answer. So we'll be meeting in another lesson, okay, with a new topic, okay, but the lesson theme will remain same, geographer tools, okay. And I'll be thankful if you are interested in the geography. You have to watch all the lessons, okay, clearly in order, because these all concepts are linked and connected together. So thank you so much, and we will be meeting in other lessons. Till that, bye.